The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
The biggest, most outrageous online show in Philippine history.
20 million fucking downloads.
Interactive in 35 countries. Mo is back with a vengeance in Season 2. Bigger, better, badder.
Let's start off with an international call. Yesterday we took a call from India. Tonight it's Canada. Nice. Let's go to Ireland. Where in Ireland are you?
Well, I'm in Dublin.
Some people say that I'm a bad guy. They may be right.
Let's go to Afghanistan. Holy shit, are you fucking really in Afghanistan?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Florida. What's up?
I just found your show today, and I think it's great.
Live from Hollywood and at the Beyond the Box studios in One Rockwell, Makati. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2. The Bigger, Better, Badder podcast. Your questions about love, life, sex,
And more sex.
are all answered and occasionally made fun of here. And now, the man who loves women and dudes, but not in the same way. The Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Hey, it's Tuesday night here on the podcast. Welcome to the show. 7th of May, my name is Mo. This is Good Times with Mo, the podcast brought to you by Globe. Phone number 478-7954 if you want to call us. You can also catch us if you're abroad or the provinces, or if you're lazy to pick up your phone, you can get us via Skype. It is the Good Times podcast. Text us 0927-360-0485. All right, on the program tonight, she is dear friend. I say that about a lot of people who come on the show because, you know, that's how I invite them. They're friends of mine, but she is she's like a special friend of mine because I share so much about my life to this person, and I value her opinion. She's actually perfect for this podcast because, I mean, we were talking about it off air. The things that happen in her life are such highs and lows. Like, she can go through some really shitty stuff, but immediately recover and have some amazing things happen to her. And because of that, I guess you accumulate a ton of experience, a ton of knowledge, and just a general great way to look at things. And she's funny. She's really charming. We could have a 5-hour podcast and take not one single fucking phone call just because that's the kind of chemistry I have with our guest tonight. That you know her as a wonderful, wonderful actress, a mom, and just all around pretty spectacular person. Janice de Belen on the program. What's going on, Janice? Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, Janice. By the way, I just wanted to tell you that on this show you can say motherfucker and it's fine. And I'm not talking about you.
Yeah, well, I just
You can go and say any bad. Do you curse? Do you curse? You curse a little bit, right?
Naman. I think everybody curses. I don't know any person who doesn't curse at all.
See, I told you she was awesome, right? What's your go-to curse word?
My go-to? You know what? I always say puke.
Yeah.
Anything. Nagugulat, I forget something. That's my favorite word. So, you know, I forget a line and I go puke. Okay, and that's it. That kind of breaks up everybody all the time.
And have you ever said it on television? In all the years, because you host TV shows, and if you curse a lot, have you ever accidentally said a puke?
Almost. I was just glad my mic wasn't on.
And was it because was it the Claudine kind of?
Nagulat ako. That's why when I'm on the air live, I can't drop anything or hindi ako pwede magulat because I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry, but ganun talaga. I'm really gonna say it.
It was Claudine, right? I think it was on ASAP where she tripped and like, you know, I think she was singing or walking.
That can't happen to me. I'd be saying the same things.
But how would you save yourself at the moment if you did say on air?
Pasensya na
I feel
po,
like you're
Pasensya na po, nagulat ako. Siyempre, disclaimer
so you
ka
would
agad.
admit it.
You know, if it was just me, no problem. But you have to worry about the show. What if you're just a guest on the show, ma-cancel yung show, or ma-suspend sila, all because you said that? Diba? Nakakahiya. But if it was just, you know, it happens. I'm human.
Yeah,
Nagugulat
that's true.
ako. And come on, I'm not a hypocrite. We all curse.
I love when I guest on your. Well, by the way, thank you for being here, and I love when I guest on your show. And God, we have so much to talk about. And I know this is a call-in program, but again, I'm telling you the truth. I feel like Janice and I, we can do a podcast, just her and me, fucking hours and hours and hours, and just talking about wonderful things, and people will be entertained. You're a great conversationalist. Last time I was in Manila, I mean, obviously I grew up there and stuff like that, but in my days prior to leaving, Janice and I hung out a couple times, and we went out drinking a little bit, you and I, and you're a good time. So I'm sure the people here tonight will enjoy you very much. We have one of the things I like about you, or like guesting on your program, I remember every time I used to guest on your talk show, it was Sis, right?
Yeah. We'd
Sis,
always
right?
have these questions. Remember, we'd always do these weird questions.
It was always these like, so what's going on, man? Who's fucking who? It's like, it was a chismis session. I really felt like one of the girls, you know? Like you, of course, your sister, and Carmina. It's like, so mo, putang ina, ano ba yung chismis? I'm like, putang ina, nangangatot si, you know, it was always kind of like this. I would try to bring a scandalous showbiz news to you, and I really felt like a woman those days. But I remember probably one of our great like moments, and I hope you don't mind saying
okay.
this. There was a segment on your show, Sis, where it was Showbiz versus Star Talk, and I was on the Showbiz Central side, and the battle of the chismis shows. Okay. So it's John Lapus, myself, maybe Rufame versus Lolit Solis.
And
two
Butch
others,
Francisco.
whoever.
Butch
Francisco. Putang ina, Butch Francisco. That's right. Right. So the challenge was, we were going to go to, I think it was one of you girls on the program. We would go to your ear and we would whisper you a question. And then, so I would, Showbiz Central would whisper you a question, and then Star Talk would whisper you a question, not on air. And whoever came up with the more difficult question to answer, you would score a point, and then they would be forced to answer the question. Of the lesser difficulty level, whatever. I don't even know if I'm telling the story right. So was it you that we whispered the question whether Kuya Germs was gay or not? No.
No, it was Carmina.
No.
Carmina.
Or something. Yeah, so like, we were like, so John Lapus and I were like, we need to come up with a question so that we can shock them, and this is live on air. So we whisper, is Kuya Germs gay? And then all of a sudden, Carmina just kind of melts there and says, oh my, and I could have sworn she was going to say putang ina at the moment.
You know why? Carmina's the most shockable one.
Yeah.
You know, Jelly and I, we're kind of exposed and we're kind of open with these things. Si Carmina, medyo shockable pa siya. So siya yung pinaka na-shock sa question. The idea of the question.
I could have sworn, I mean, again, I could have sworn she was about to say poke then. That really was the point of the whole story. Like, it's one of those moments where on live television you would say a bad word, but nevertheless, it was fun. And it was always fun hanging out with you, whether it be on air, off air. You are a good time, and I'm sure our listeners are going to have a good time as well tonight. So let's get to it.
I have something.
Sorry, go.
I don't know if I've ever told you that I used to hate you in your younger days.
No, really? Why?
Feeling ko mayabang ka, promise. I'm sure you've heard this a million times. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people tell you na parang mayabang ka.
Yeah, but for a guy for a girl who has such poor choices in men, for you to think that I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
No, it's just if you can go ahead and fall in love with a John Estrada and whatever and think he's awesome, that must make me the greatest douchebag in the history of fucking.
You got to remember, I was in love with him then. So you were. Talagang, whenever I'd see you on TV, I'd really say, ang yabang nito, no? And then, I met you. O sige, nire-redeem ko naman. And then I met you. We got to talk. And I realized, you're just as human as everybody else. You know, I didn't get you first.
Preferably.
Yeah, but I get you now. I get you all the time, huh? I get you all the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I absolutely love you. I sing your praises to just because you're the best. All right. So, Janice, this is how the show works. People call. Okay. They have problems. And we just give our advice. It's a lot of people do it, but I think you'll have a good time. You ready to go?
Ready. I'm excited.
Do you want... Okay, let's see. What do we want here? We've got a lot.
Is there a difficulty level?
No, I mean, I try to like bunch the difficult ones with like the stupid ones, kind of all, one after the other, so you don't have like one gap of just pure stress. But at the same time, if you don't feel like you can answer a question, please don't feel like you need to.
Sure.
Like, for example, let's take this first one. This is Izzy, who's 27. She's in Batangas. Wild questions to start off the show.
Okay, wild.
Hi, Izzy. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi, Izzy.
This here is Super Janice. Now, on Twitter, she's super_Janice. In real life, she's equally super. She's fantastic. So you've come to the right place, Izzy. What's your question?
Yes, so the cuento is, so my boyfriend and I are on a 69 position.
Lovely.
So
Class.
while we are in the middle of the deed, naramdaman ko na nagkaroon ako ng period.
Oh, why
So-
does this
Menstruation.
question have to
Yeah.
come?
So sabi,
Show, Janice.
sabi
You'll
ng
fit right in.
Sabi ng boyfriend ko, Park, may period ka na. Sabi ko, okay, stop muna. Sabi niya, no, let's finish it. Sabi, he doesn't find it disgusting yata, pero I felt really bad. Parang hiyang-hiya ako. So, when we finished it, sabi ko, magki-clean up na ako. So, gusto ko, ako lang sana yung papasok sa banyo for cleaning myself up. Sumama pa siya sa shower with me. So, yung hiya na dagdagan lalo. Tapos ayaw naman niya pag-usapan. So, feeling ko kailangan ko bumawi. So, tell me,
How?
how you going to make bawi?
Paano ka babawi?
And we can talk about it.
Tumahay ka sa mukha niya. That's the only other way.
That's weird. Paano ka babawi?
Yeah, but what's the point? Yeah, that's a good question. What's the point of bawi? It's not like, I mean, did he wrong you? Yes, it's disgusting, but,
No, but
you were the
you have
one
to remember-
bleeding on his face.
You have
So,
to remember, Mo, it's supposed to be a reciprocative thing. Like, you have to reciprocate whatever the other person does for you. Siguro yun yung feeling niya. I know, hindi naman talaga dapat because you didn't like tell him na, sige, go. No, it just happened.
By the way, I was
sounds
saying
weird.
this off air. This is Janice's move. 69, menstrual 69. This is her move. Yeah, this is the one, like, off air when I was guesting on a show,
Yeah,
she's like, boy, I
of
really like
course
that.
not.
I really like that bleeding 69.
I'm
That's
sure
an
ikaw
awesome
yun.
move.
I'm sure ikaw yun, Mo. Mo, come on.
Wait, hold on, Janice. In your time, though, right?
What?
And this might be a little forward, but fuck it, right? Have you ever had sex while on your period? Doggy style.
Oo naman.
In the
Oo
back.
naman. Oo naman.
Really?
Yeah, I think when you're young and when you're
I think everybody does it.
in that heat period, I think you do everything.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think you might. Wait, are women hyper horny when on their period? Is it a medical thing? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. I think it
Okay.
differs from person to person. I can't be the same. Can't be the same because
Okay.
others feel like icky or not in the mood, cranky, and really,
That's right.
not in a good place.
They feel sick. Yeah, totally. All right, so Izzy, what do you want? What do you want to happen?
I wanted to talk about it sa kanya. Ayaw naman niya pag-usapan. So parang feeling ko I owe him something. Kasi nga nangyari yun.
Of course not. Don't ever feel that way. Don't feel like just because you guys pulled off this move that there's some sort of utang there or anything. And no need to talk about it. I mean,
Yeah.
really? Do you have to talk about
No, but
a
I
menstrual
must say-
cycle 69?
Yeah, but I must say, your boyfriend is kind of weird.
That is pretty gross, man.
But you see, if different folks, different strokes. I mean, if it felt kinky, I don't know.
think no, because I think this is what happened. He was probably embarrassed for her. I mean, like, okay, so there's 69.
Hey, Mo,
His face is
may
down.
I
His
interrupt
face
you a
is-
bit?
Yes, please, of course.
Can I just give a disclaimer because my kids are sort of sitting down in front of me. So can I just
No,
kids?
you brought
kids?
them?
We work in Rockwell. Namasyal kami. What can I do? I didn't realize it's going to get this bad. Okay, kids.
Oh, it doesn't.
The opinions.
Okay, go ahead.
expressed
Apologize to
here-
your children first.
Yeah, the opinions expressed here are not necessarily mine. Okay, most of
is
the
it?
time it's Mo's. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Oh dear. Oh, so you brought the. Oh my God. Okay,
Oh,
fine,
that's okay.
fine.
My kids are
right.
grown up. They understand.
Okay, cool. I think this is what happened. I think he had his face firmly buried into your vagina, Izzy. You started to bleed on the tip of his nose, and he said, what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to see it, scream, and apologize. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know, so I think he was trying to save the moment and go, no, it's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, keep blowing me. I'll be here. And yeah, don't worry about it. Everything is fine. He's trying to not make you feel weird about it. But I don't think he'll do it again. I don't think, like, if you're on your period, he's going to go, oh yeah, let's do it. Let's 69 again. You know, I think it happened then. It was just there, and then you kind of, you know,
So he was trying to be a gentleman about it.
Yeah, he's trying to be a gentleman about it.
Okay.
That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
So no need to talk to him. No need to owe him something unless he brings it up all the time. And it's like, babe, can you make me a sandwich? And she's like, oh, I'm really tired. Remember that time I 69'd you when you were on your period? Make me a sandwich, bitch. You know, unless it's like that, I don't think he wants to talk about it.
But, you know, if you really feel like you should talk about it, why don't you just ask? I mean, if you're in a good place. No, I mean, if you're in a good place, if your relationship is, you're open to each other, you communicate well, then I see nothing wrong in talking about it. Doesn't have to be a long conversation. It could be just, you know, simple yes or no.
Now, are you one of these? Yeah, are you one of these girls na halimbawa, like, you know, you're with your boyfriend, tapos tatae siya sa CR, nakabukas yung pinto. It's like, do you feel disgusted by that?
Is that for me or for her?
No, for her. Okay. Oh, we just lost her. No worries. Yeah, don't bring it up anymore. Izzy, you're fine. Move on to more daring things.
What can be more daring than that?
I'll tell you though, I might have done this move before. Oh. Might have.
Really?
Yeah.
How and why?
It wasn't a heavy day. It was a slow day.
Okay.
It was a lighter day.
Okay.
And it's not
still
that awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that cool. You girls, you should stop us. Because that's the thing. The reason why I gave you the piece of advice today is because it was that. It was, okay, we were into it. She didn't tell me she had her period. And then by that time, we were like too into it already. And then I was like, oh, there's blood. And she's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, no, it's okay, fine, it's fine. Just to save the moment. Like, no, tuloy pa rin. It's okay, no. This is just a speed bump. Don't worry. We don't have to stop. But of course, at the moment, I was like, shoot, this is pretty fucking gross. Over my face afterwards. It was not cool. Let's get to Ace. You're in Davao. What's going up, What's going on, Ace?
Yep. Hi.
Ace. What's up, buddy? This here's Janice de Belen.
Hello.
And her kids. Yeah. What's up, buddy? How can we help you?
Yes, I just wanted to ask because she's been through a lot, right? I mean, a whole lot of problems from family, from her husband before. How does she handle things? I mean, when faced with a lot of problems, how do you prioritize your problems if that's the case?
I think when
before you answer, can I cut you off? Do you hate when people bring it up like problems? Like, I mean, do you feel like I don't want to be known for going through problems? And when you think about the problems that you went through, it was always marital. I mean, there was no other kind of problem. Like you weren't ever arrested. You get what I mean? You don't have like a lot on your plate.
Wait,
you
I
did
lost
go
you.
through fine.
Wait, I lost you. I can't hear you, Mo. Hold on.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Hold on, I can't hear
Sorry.
you.
Oh, no worries. I'm still there. It's just probably the headphones or something like that. Staff, can you fix that for her, please?
Wait,
is she fine?
Hold on, my.
Yeah, no problem. But my point is just for Ace here. Well, a lot of people do this, and I do this. I'm like, Janice, ang dami mong problema na overcome and all that. Then if you kind of sit back and you write it on a piece of paper, all the trials you in fact went through, it was just marital. Right? You haven't had any other problems than that, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but because it's so public and stuff like that, it seems like a heavier load than most people. But everyone has marital problems. I mean, we get it all the time here on the show, right?
No,
Do you
know
get
what?
irritated by?
You know what? Every time people ask me about it, I used to feel bothered because parang wala na bang ibang pag-uusapan kundi tungkol na lang doon.
Yeah.
But now, I think I'm okay with it. I'm no longer inhibited about it kasi feeling ko if it helps other people solve their own problems or if it inspires other people, makes other people feel na parang kaya nila, if I can do it, so can they, then that's
Sure.
by all means, it's fine.
Okay. All right. So his question then. How did you keep strong through it? Through all of the trials?
You know, when you're going through things like that, you don't feel strong. You don't really know what to do. But what you do is what you think is best. Yung instinct mo I think it's your instinct Solving problems is not, you don't get it from a book. You don't always listen to other people. It's instinctive. Whatever you feel like doing, that's what you do. And if it works well, then good. If it doesn't work well, try something else. You know, it's really just about holding on, being strong, and just hoping that things will get better. Doesn't always, though.
Do you ever find yourself in bouts of, like, at least in your time, bouts of depression where you're like, oh, man, I really can't take this anymore. I'm going to have to quit. I'm going to have to, do you ever go see a therapist? I mean, any of those things. Because I've certainly done all of that.
Oo naman. You know, for a while, I was seeing a psychologist only to check if I'm fine. So there are times you doubt yourself. Am I okay? Am I weird?
Sure.
Or is this right? So I sort of did like a self-check.
Sure. And it helped? Because I did the therapy. Sorry, Ace, one second. I did the therapy thing 4 times a week.
I know.
And
why were you there?
Well, I was trying to overcome the abortion thing. I was really destroyed by it. I mean, come on. I hate to talk about it all the time, but I mean, you're talking about in the hospital, seeing it, hearing the heartbeat, and then 5 minutes later, not. And at the same time, trying to convince the doctor not to do it, trying to convince the girl not to do it, trying to convince everyone, stop, everybody, this is really wrong. I'm trying to from the top of my lungs. And then it's at the point where, they're going to call security on me. And then when you experience that and you take a cab going back to the hotel from the thing and you sit there and you're like, oh my God, I'm in a foreign country. I'm doing it. It is so, what do you call the word? Traumatizing.
Yes.
So I had to go see a therapist fucking 4 times a week just to get that out of my system.
Yeah, but you see, that's not the solution. Of course, that's not the solution. All these things, of course, therapy is good. But all these things, it's a process. I think ang pinakamahirap on your part was sitting through the pain. It's not getting over it. It's not anymore the moment that it happens, but is living and sitting through it. That's the hardest part and everything. Sometimes people go to rebound relationships because when you break up with someone, the aloneness, when it finally sinks in, you sort of not know what to do. It's like it's killing you, the quiet, the loneliness or the pain. It starts seeping through your veins. And you feel like the only other way that you can solve this is going, having another relationship immediately. But you see, it's a process. It's a process. Nobody can tell you if it's a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years, maybe never. It's up to you. It's your own time. It's your own body clock.
Gotcha. Ace, anything else?
Yep.
Go.
Yeah. Just some of the, some people would, if they have into such big trouble, they tend to, self-destruct. I mean, Janice was never seen like that. If she handles her problem very well, and she's just different from other public person. They self-destruct. They do additional bad things.
I think did they ever self-destruct? I don't. Maybe never. Nobody just saw the self-destruction. Self-destruction is many different things. It can be just staying in a dark room and not wanting to come out, not taking care of yourself. That is self-destruction too. I think I went through that. Siguro yun lang yung way ko, but I never thought of jumping off a building. I never thought of killing somebody or no, it wasn't worth it.
Fair enough. Thanks, Ace, for the call. We appreciate it very much. Janice de Belen on the program. Phone number 478-7954. Again, a lot of calls here. Skype, the Good Times podcast. If you want to do that, let's take Erica, and then we'll go to a commercial break. Erica, 35 years old, Pasig. What's going on? Line 3. Erica is on. Hi, Erica. Erica, you there?
Hello.
She's been on. Oh, there. You were the first caller, so you've been on hold the longest. Hi, Erica. Thanks for being patient. Sorry. And here's Janice de Belen. What's up?
Hi, Janice, and hi, Mo.
Hi.
Hello, love.
Yeah, I thought it was the perfect time to call since you have a female guest on, and she's been through a lot. In regards to relationships and love life and stuff. And I wanted to ask for a male perspective and a female perspective.
Well, yeah, fire away. Sure. What happened?
My question is, in a relationship sort of going bad, when is the time to say, like, it's really the end and you should really call it quits already?
Yeah, good question. Basic, and it seems like there's a question we get all the time. At least I do, because I do the show every night. We have wives who call Janice all the when is it time to pull the plug on this womanizing husband? But I have kids, and it's almost such a familiar scenario that many Filipino women go through with their cheating husbands. When do you pull the plug? Is it case by case? Is there a point that you get to that you go, okay, this is it?
It took a while for me. I think when I looked in the mirror and I realized that I don't like what I see. Kasi sobra ka ng kawawa eh. The goal is to make things work. The goal is to save the marriage. Save what you can. Kasi first, at that time, I didn't have work, so I was totally dependent. Then I have kids. Ano sasabihin ko sa mga anak ko? That I can't make a marriage work. It's fear. It's also fear of failure. Failure, ego, everything.
Sure.
When I started losing respect, and when I started seeing a different person, someone who was just always crying, someone who was always desperate, someone who no longer had any bit of respect for herself, I said it's time. I really said.
Now, would you advise that to other people to wait for that breaking moment, or to leave the moment you confirm anything? Because I do the leave after you confirm anything. Like the moment you confirm, get the fuck out of there. But I don't know if that's realistic.
It's not that simple. It's not that simple, Mo. And it depends kung sino yung tao. Like, may magsasabi sa'yo na, dapat pag nalaman mong ganito, dapat tapos na yan. People can say, it's time for you to go. Don't wait. No, what about your children? Ikaw you will decide what's best for you Ikaw ang nakakaalam what you can handle. I mean, if you can handle a womanizing husband, then by all means stay. But if you can't handle it, ikaw ang makakaalam when is the right time sometimes they don't get there. They just sit there, stay there, and be miserable. I couldn't be miserable.
We have a lot of 22-year-old, 25-year-old, people who are married early. They call the show and like, oh, my husband's cheating on me. I'm 25. I'm like, leave now. Because I don't want you to stay 5 years. I don't want you to stay 10 years or stuff like that in this kind of relationship. And then all of a sudden wake up, you're in your, late 30s, early 40s, and you could have recovered earlier at 25. Those age things, it differs.
But you have to understand, Mo, that it's wrong. It's wrong. We think of how it's going to be years from now. How are you going to be able to live with yourself knowing na you will always ask, did I try hard enough? Did I do everything I can? Did I use everything? I mean, it's not that easy.
Why put it on
conscience?
Yeah, but why put it on you? Why put it on you? Did you? I mean, I guess it's hypocritical of me to say because, I do the same thing. I go, boy, did I do everything I can to. but at least get out of there early is what I want for you. So the recovery is easier. You know, that's my thing, is how quickly can you recover? Let me ask Erica, why? What's going on? Real quick. Give us a brief background of what's going on, because we got to take a commercial break here. Is it husband?
Okay, well,
is it...
no, actually, the person that I'm with, I don't think he's a womanizer, or I'm not aware if he's womanizing. He has a vice.
Which is?
That he hasn't been able to give up.
Which is?
What is it?
It's gambling.
Nice.
I
don't know if I think I'd rather him have a girlfriend.
It's a serious problem.
That's right. Okay. Should you pull the plug on this guy?
It's a serious problem, and it affects our finances.
Totally.
Basically. So, but you know,
how many kids?
Because like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like be here to help him through, or am I supposed to give up on him, because I've been trying for a few years already, but the situation is not improving.
How many kids, Erica?
Well, just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Janice, your thoughts on a gambler? Years.
Wow.
Gambling.
I don't know what to say. What do you do in a situation like this? Maybe ask for space.
Ultimatum?
Leave.
Ultimatum?
Feeling ko dapat eh. So that he'll know. He'll know na ito pala.
Yeah.
Ito pala. You know, if it becomes permanent, then that means that's what it's supposed to be. Now, if he tries, you know, gives up the gambling for you, then, you know, that's a good thing. Pero
here's another reason why I ask all of you wives to have a secret bank account. You got to start depositing money in there, you know. And then if he starts going, "Where's all that money?" You go, "Hey, you gambled it off, asshole," and really start.
But it defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Through thick or thin, the sharing, you're two becoming one.
I know, but when you look at your husband for years, he's been gambling, and he's going to gamble away everything. You have to have a secret stash. Stash that fucker away, man. Get that money going, and just in case either you need to leave or you decide to stay and it becomes a very stormy environment, you have a little bit.
Yeah. You know what you're saying is really practical. It's not a bad thing, pero paano mo nga gagawin yun? Pag ginawa mo yun, parang feeling mo naman, wala kang tiwala sa kanya, di ba?
You're not supposed to trust him. He's a gambler.
In my situation, I already.
But I don't think they were that. Ganun na ba siya nung kinasal kayo?
No.
O see? Paano kung hindi naman siya ganun at the start? So paano mo naman iisipin that you should stash money away for yourself? In the first place, if he was a gambler before they got married, they probably wouldn't even be married now.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Erica, ultimatum. Say, hey, listen, I'm going to have to leave if you continue to do this. I've consulted my parents. I didn't tell them what was wrong with you, but I told them that we might be a little rocky and I might need to move back home. I mean, really put kind of that that terrifying feeling of loneliness. You're going to be alone if you continue to do this, and we're going to have to go.
Let me ask you, Mo. Do you ever listen to ultimatums? Do you ever take them seriously?
I don't think everyone's ever brought one up to me.
Ang bait mo naman.
Because I'm not a shitty boyfriend.
Yeah, I know.
Janice, I'm not a shitty boyfriend. So I've never even heard ultimatum thrown at my face. Either you do this or
but being a guy, would you take ultimatum seriously?
I would.
Okay.
Like, oh wait a minute, I have been ultimatumed many times, but it was more like, I don't want you talking to this girl, or you know, it's like that. It's not. It's not something. Well, I don't talk to the girl.
Oh, so you give in.
I give in. And the thing is, like, for example, this podcast alone, we've had guests on this podcast who are friends of mine that I could never, ever have on the show. And now that I'm no longer in said relationship, I invite all of them. Everybody come over. Because there was a time where you were singled out that I can't be your friend.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've taken the ultimatums. They work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Erica, ultimatum. Okay, baby?
Okay, I'll try that.
All right, love. Thanks for the call.
We wish you the best.
Yeah, good luck. I don't know, man. Maybe I'd rather take womanizer than gambler, because then you're just taking away all the money. Money's so wonderful too. Love money.
I won't take either.
Good for you. Taking a break. When we come back, more with Janice de Belen. You can follow her on Twitter at @super_Janice, and she definitely is. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Tuesday night, Janice de Belen on the program. We got to invite her more often here on the show. I think you're doing a great job, Janice.
Oh, thank you.
It's just fun.
I'm enjoying it.
It's fun hearing your voice.
It's
fun.
fun.
It's fun hearing your voice. Yeah, I really do. I really do admire you so much. And just... I mean, rarely do we have a guest here that before the show, I usually play songs, try to get the people in, the, just, I don't know, the mood, like a bar or whatever.
So there's no dead air?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just while we're waiting and stuff like that to start. But the whole time before the show, Janice and I just like, how are you? Oh, my God. It's just a lot of, best friends. It's awesome. I fucking love her.
I know.
Back on the program here. It is Good Times with the Podcast Season 2, brought to you by Globe. Are you ready to get your game on? Chevrolet Philippines brings to you the Chevrolet Sonic, a sporty and stylish subcompact car that has 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with 6-speed automatic transmission that provides dependable speed, power, and fuel efficiency. Chevrolet Sonic is also equipped with high-tech features such as a steering wheel mounted audio control with USB auxiliary and Bluetooth full audio streaming connectivity. The Sonic is available in hatchback and sedan variants. Dare to take on life's challenges head on. Or Bloody 69, however you want. And complement your A game with the all-new Chevrolet Sonic. Visit your Chevrolet dealership. Log on to ChevroletSonic.com.ph to check out the all-new 2013 Chevrolet Sonic. Game on. I love how our sponsors don't mind if we
talk about these things.
It's like, yeah, hey, you want to do the Bloody 69 on the Chevrolet Sonic? They're like, yeah, that's cool. Love you, Chevrolet. You're the best. And I believe we're giving away a Chevrolet vehicle on the radio show again. So
do I get one?
Stick around for that. Hey, you can certainly join.
Oh, come on. I thought you were just going to give me one.
You're Janice de Belen. You have so much money. How dare... Speaking of which, what are you on? You still have Spoon? Is it running on its 47th season?
No, I think... Ilang season na ba kami? I'm not sure.
Have you cooked every dish that it could possibly cook already?
Of course not. Show? That would be impossible. But, I love cooking. I love eating as well. And I really enjoy it. It gives me a chance.
Sure.
You see me on ABS and I'm crying my heart out. I do another show which is showbiz based. And then I do something that I like, which is cooking. And it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's laid back. Totally. You're relaxed. And it's fun.
And you take the cooking seriously. I want people to know. I mean, I'm sure they do know, but just to remind everyone, you're not just like, oh, okay, I'm a mom, I'm going to have a cooking show. You fucking take it seriously. Like schooling and practice. And I mean, you really do it all.
I believe in when you've learned something, you put it to good use. And it's a practical thing. Should I decide to not do the showbiz thing anymore, I have a fallback. I can do something else, diba?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's do something else.
Yeah.
Let's do something. Let's give us some advice out to some of these people.
Okay.
Janice, we got a lot of calls, so let's try to get to them. If we don't get to all of you, we apologize, but we'll try our best to be fast here. Lionel is 23 years old. He's in Makati, and he's on line 2. Lionel, what's up?
Yes, hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so I have this really, really big problem.
Okay.
Sure.
So me and my fiance, so she just came back from Greece. Actually, she's Greek.
Wow.
When did she come back? Did she come back, you mean just the other day? Because it was Holy Week in Greece this past week, and
No.
beautiful, beautiful time
She's
to be
been
there.
here for about 3 months already. So I think about 3 months. She came back from Greece January, and I even proposed to her in the airport. Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Like what?
Yeah.
Big movement, big proposal with the ring, kneeling down.
Production number.
Yes, with the ring, with the kneeling down.
You know what? Hold on one second.
Line.
Yeah, Lionel, hold on one second. You know what they do now here, Janice? They have, you know how you have a wedding planner to help? Now there's proposal planners. There's marriage proposal experts, because all the pressure involved in having a huge production number when it comes to proposing. Like, the wedding is yours. Females, the proposal is ours. So now guys are starting to get pussified where they want fucking, what are these dancing, what is this dance mob bullshit?
You know what weirds me out is we're all so eager to talk about the proposal, all those things, a proposal planner. Di ba mas importante yung marriage? I mean,
It is.
Proposal is what?
So
5 minutes?
It's so trendy now. You go on YouTube, it's like, here's my marriage proposal. All of a sudden now, guys...
Does that guarantee forever? It doesn't.
It doesn't, but it's these guys who need to... all of a sudden, the proposal is now a sports car. I have to show it off. I have to record it and put that motherfucker up on YouTube, and I gotta have a lot of hits and all. That's what it's about.
Maybe the girl
Maybe
the girl should be the one to record the proposal, so she shoves it in his face later on, diba?
Well, okay. My thing is now, I worry that if there's a lot of pressure on men and they put it on themselves to have a fantastic proposal, they're consulting proposal experts now, like fucking people who will put together a proposal for you. That if you ever do it traditionally, which is ask your girlfriend to marry you in a restaurant, in your favorite restaurant, and all that's boring. The girl will be like, ew, restaurant? This is what I get. All of a sudden we're going to have that kind of mentality because we're seeing all of these guys who are doing airport shit.
So kasalanan din yung babae.
No. I'm saying that's my fear. Okay. That's my fear. It's our fault. We're the reason for the problem. However, it can kind of snowball into this, you guys are now going to expect greater things from us, that if we do a traditional restaurant proposal, all of a sudden, pangit. That's my worry.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
But it's not a
And here,
guarantee.
Lionel, obviously, I'm at the airport. The ring came out in the baggage, while the baggage was a big ring. That was all this. Oh,
It
fuck.
was a simple one. I asked the guards to just clear the waiting area for us.
Did you have to tell them that you were going to propose?
Yeah, I did. And the problem there was when my girlfriend came back, when she arrived, the guards were on shift now. So there were a change of guards there. So I had to talk to each and every one of those guards again to tell them my plan. So, but anyway, can I share my
Okay, hold on. Did you before you get to your problem? Did you put it on YouTube?
No, I didn't. I just have a picture of it.
Okay. All right. You and I can hang out still then. All right. Fair enough. What's your problem?
So there, my biggest problem is, well, she's been here already for 3 months. Now, there's 2 factors here. First one is I'm a virgin. I was a virgin. All right.
Serious?
Second, yes, I was.
Hear it in his voice.
How young are you?
I'm 23.
Come on. That can't be true. That can't be
Tell
true.
me it's true. I know. I believe him because I can hear it. I can hear it in his voice. Because listen, Janice, I say this on the podcast. I say this on the podcast all the time. We have 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds who call the show nightly that talk about their sex lives, and guys, little boys, 14-year-olds, and they sound like they're having sex. Mo, what's up? Yo, fuck, I got this problem. So this bitch, right? I'm fucking. You can tell. You can tell when a guy's had a ton of sex, and this guy, even though he's 23, he sounds like he's new at it.
Okay.
All right, buddy. So back to your problem. Sorry, we're never going to get to it. What's up?
Yes, I was a virgin. So basically, before she got here, I was watching. I watch porn, right? I watch porn, so I basically know what to do. I just don't know how to do it really right on the spot. So when my girlfriend came back here, she was all like, when are we going to do it? Or what should we do this weekend? And me, I was really pressured on how I should perform. So what should I do? So again, I went back to the YouTube, not YouTube, the porn vids. Of course, it's banned from YouTube, but the porn clips. But, it just really gets to you when you're there. She told me that when we did it for the first time, she came 2 times. But I had to fake an orgasm to, just get it done with. Because, I think we've been doing it for about more than 15 minutes and still I'm unable to reach climax. So
but do you have an erection?
That's been, excuse me?
Did you have an erection?
Yes, of course. But really, just for the 3 months that she's been here, it's been really hard for me. I mean, I don't know if is it something that I'm doing wrong or
maybe you worry about it too much.
It's anxiety, sexual anxiety. That's normal, man. But I'm surprised that you kept your erection. Generally, you'll lose that too, and you're so worried about performance. I mean, buddy, your first problem was looking up porn and using that as a guide on what to do. You have a dick. You know what to do with it. Come on. And when you look at porn and stuff like that, you're just feeding your mind all of these insecurities and stuff like, oh my God, look at that guy. Look at him perform. Look at him carry that girl and bounce off the wall. And you don't do that in real life.
And
you can get crazy and all that stuff, but you don't do that on day one. You know what to do on day one. It's romantic. Think about the airport, not about the porn.
Exactly. It's the romance. It's the what do you call it? Sincerity that comes with it. I think that's what will make it better, I suppose.
It's anxiety.
Women is not about women. We're not about
pressure.
performance. We're about the love, the sincerity, and the romance, and the gentleness.
But Janice, he was out of his league. That's the problem. You decided to get involved in a sport, and the person you were playing with is seasoned veteran. She's European. She's asking you when you guys are going to have sex, and you're like, okay. You already had your back to the wall.
Wait, did you tell her? Did you tell her that it was your first time?
Yeah, she actually knew.
She knew. What did she say?
This is Sparta! And she kicks down the door and just jumps on this guy.
No, but if you told her.
Virgin?
Yeah, I did. Because, when before she came back here, she was, of course, telling me about those things. right? That she wasn't a virgin anymore and all those stuff. But for me, because I wanted to propose to this girl, so I wanted to tell her everything before I do that. It's all about you yourself being ready. And for me, just to be ready, I would want her to know everything about me. So
very good. At least you were honest with her.
Lionel, why weren't you having sex? It's not like you were saving yourself because you did it anyway before you got married. What's up? How come you didn't have sex?
Well, mainly because the opportunity just, didn't come. I was dating here and there, but
that's not the only thing that didn't
to
come.
tell you honestly, I was afraid. So many people in my family really, they just go to the province, get back to Manila pregnant. Some of them go to UP Los Baños, get back to Manila, they got someone pregnant. So it was just me being scared, actually. So whenever the opportunity did come, we were able to do everything aside from that deed. Everything.
Now, how many times now? Okay, sorry. How many times have you now done it with your fiance? Because are you not climaxing each and every time? Or that was just that one time?
No, each and every time. I mean,
How many times have you guys tried this?
Well, basically, since I'm working, it's about once or twice a month. We get one dedicated day for that.
Oh, you gotta listen. You gotta bump that up. I mean, let's try to do once or twice a week. Let's start with that. And when you masturbate, do you climax?
Yeah.
All right, so you have the ability to do it. Yeah, this is all anxiety, man. Get it. More practice. If you're doing once and twice a month, and it's the 7th of May, that means you've only done it with her 5 times this year, 5 to 7 times this year. That's you gotta get more experience with her. Keep practicing. You're going to be just fine. Lionel, trust me, you're going to be just fine. You're 23 years of no experience. You're going to pornography for a guide. I mean, you have a European girlfriend. And, obviously you're not confident in the bedroom. It will come around, I promise you. You'll be fine in a few months' time. Just try to get a higher frequency going. Once to twice a week would be nice. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
I was just really scared, after the last time that we did it, I still was not able to. And I'm coming out of excuses. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what to do or how to act or how to tell her.
Yeah, you're too cerebral, man.
Just relax.
Think with your penis. Yeah, think with your penis head instead of your head. Okay?
Okay. I'll take that.
All right, Lionel.
I'll take that.
Good stuff, man.
I would never
like
give that advice.
What do you mean? Think with your penis head?
Yeah.
No, but right. But it's what you never want to give to normal guys. But that's not a normal guy. He's like, I'm 23 years old. How come you haven't had sex? Well, the opportunity never came around.
Oh, he's a nice guy. He must be a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. You go out to the spa or the massage place and get it done when you're 50. But he didn't. So he is a nice guy. So I want to give him douche advice because it would be a diluted version of asshole. You know what I mean? He's gonna because he's incapable of being in.
Okay.
Yeah, he's incapable of being. He's one of those guys you want to be a little bit more bad. Mm-hmm. I like him. I like him a lot. Let's go to Gia. Gia, you're 24. And I know we were supposed to go to someone else, but this girl's been on a cell phone and she's been on hold for a long time as well. Gia, 24 in Valenzuela. This is Janice de Belen on the program as well. You're on line 1. What's going on? Is it Gia? Is that right? Or Gia? Do we have her on line 1? Or is she gone? I'm assuming she's gone. Yes? Hello? Never mind. Let's move to Kara. Kara, you've been on hold for a long time as well. Hi, Kara. How are you?
Hi, Mo. It's okay.
What's up, baby? Great. How can we help you, love?
Actually, I don't have any problems with regarding to my boyfriend life and just like that. I just want to ask Janice, is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. How many relationships have you had after your marriage?
Only one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Same guy? This is the guy that you told me about before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you miss being in a relationship? Sorry, do you miss being in a I mean, are you the type of girl that kind of enjoys it when it's good?
You know what I miss? I miss the hugs. I miss having somebody to watch my favorite series with, having somebody to watch a movie with, if there's a new restaurant to go out and have somebody to, go out with. Pero everything else I don't miss. Seriously, it feels weird that you don't miss it, but I really don't. Because while iniisip ko agad, okay, good times, fun, but there's a downside to it. Maybe I'm just jaded, fine. I'm jaded, I understand that. But Yun talaga eh. Yun talaga yung naiisip ko eh. Too many...
The sex part. You don't miss the sex part?
Syempre, I'm human, of course. But then you think about what it entails. The problems that come with it. Feeling ko kasi, the problems in the relationship come when there's sex involved. Diba?
Really?
I mean, when you're nagpapakit lang, oh, come on, listen to me. When you're in the courtship stage, pag nagte-text lang kayo, pag nagkukwentuhan lang kayo, everything is cute, everything is pink. Then when you start having sex, you realize there's more of an involvement. May investment ka na kaagad eh. So you expect na this will be better. This will lead into marriage. This will lead into something more serious. And when it doesn't happen, your heart breaks. I don't want that anymore. I'm happy where I am.
If you have a boyfriend now, would you have sex with him?
I don't want to have a boyfriend. You see, yun eh. I don't want to have a boyfriend. I am so scared. It's the whole package, If you have your heart broken at what? I'm 44 years old. I don't think it's going to be that easy to recover. When you're younger, mas madali. Because why? You have more chances. You have more opportunities. The world, so to speak, is in your hands. But when you're 44, you're looking for something more solid. And
okay, let me ask you then. Okay, let me ask you then. Your last boyfriend, the one, because the question was how many boyfriends after your marriage. So your last boyfriend, did you quote unquote mourn a broken heart more with that relationship than your husband because you were older?
Yes. Longer. It took me quite a while. Years to actually realize that I'm better. I'm better off. Tagal yun eh. Siyempre, ang minumorn mo, loss.
Now I feel bad.
Why?
Because you're my friend and I don't want you to hurt for years.
Yeah.
Because I was your friend when you were dating this guy, right? Or you guys were on the rocks?
Both.
When
dating
you
and
I
on the
were,
rocks.
Yeah, you were dating. So, and that was 2 years ago or thereabouts. And now to hear that you possibly just got over this relationship like a few months ago makes me feel bad because, man, that really sucks.
It really does. But you see, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's a process. You don't know when you'll be okay. It just happens. You just wake up one morning and realize na, oh, okay na pala ako.
Can I share a secret? Okay. I don't think you've told me any secrets. So I don't know. This is more secret/theory.
Okay.
No, I don't think you've ever told me any secrets. It's more, you make cuento, but you don't ever go, don't say anything.
No, why should I? Why should I? Well, I believe that when you talk about it, it gets better.
Right, okay, so
there were many people I never told about this. Why? Because I didn't want to talk about it because it hurt too much. But when I started talking about it, you feel yourself gradually getting better because you realize that fake or not, when they tell you now you're going to be okay, the mere fact that you hear those things makes you feel better already. But again,
that's a great endorsement for the show.
Why?
It's a great endorsement for the show where you call and just talk about it, regardless of what it is.
You should. That's why you go to
you
therapy.
You can be anonymous.
Exactly. What do you do in therapy? Don't you talk about things? Don't you talk with another person about what you're feeling, what happened, your fears, how bad you're hurting? If you want to kill somebody, you talk it out. And it's better when you talk it out because the more you release it, so to speak, in the world or in the universe, parang it gets better. It frees you. It's freedom.
Okay, now to my question. Answer honestly.
Okay.
When you and I were hanging out. Yeah, when you and I were hanging out, right? So we were throwing down a couple of drinks and stuff. I had the impression that you had the crush on Gerald Anderson. Yes or no?
Of course not. Of course not.
Liar.
Of course not.
You're a liar.
Of course not. Listen to me.
I wanted to tease you about him so badly, but you were so engrossed in my problem.
We were working together.
You wanted to bone him. Come on.
Of course not. You know what? Really, people don't believe me. People call me several different names. But the truth is, hindi. I value friendship nowadays more than relationship. See?
He's a handsome fellow.
Yeah. See where it got me. Handsome fellows, look where they got me.
You guys were really close. You seem to sparkle when we spoke about him.
Hindi ka kasi naniniwala sa non-sexual and platonic relationships. I believe in that. We're friends. Whenever wala namang ganun nangyayari sa atin, wala namang ganun.
But you don't. Your face doesn't light up when someone says, "Hey, so how's Mo?" You're like, "Oh, he's so fine."
Of course not. I'm like that with all my friends. And
Sure.
Oh, come on, shut up, Mo. Of course
okay,
not.
fair enough.
Of
All right,
course
I got
not.
you. I believe you. I just had that feeling, and I wanted to ask you, but I was like, we were so engrossed in my problem and my tears, and I was like,
excited with my work at that time because that was happening. I was so excited with the work. I was so happy with the job that I was doing. So I was excited about a million different things that we didn't talk about.
Okay. Just checking. Thanks for the call, Kara. We appreciate it. Taking a break. When we come back, more questions at 478-7954. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. Hey, the caller of the night tonight wins tickets to watch Avicii live in Manila, courtesy of Globe, plus other prizes. Don't go away. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It was a very memorable experience naming dalawa kasi plano namin simple wedding lang pero yung kinalabasan niya extraordinary one.
Kinagabihan pa lang ng wedding namin, August 7. Grabe na talaga yung ulan nun.
Yung mga attend ng kasal namin kasi nanghihingi sila ng confirmation kung tutuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi sobrang taas na din ng tubig. Pati yung photographer po kasi tinatanong kung tuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi medyo may tubig pa. Ang dami na namin nare-receive na calls, pati kami dalawa nagtatawagan.
Pero ang nire-reply namin sa kanila, tuloy talaga ang kasal kahit na ano mangyari. Buti na nga lang kamo, nakapag-register na kami agad nung kinagabihan pa lang ng...
Naka-unli na kami parehas.
Naka-all-net na kami, combo ng blue.
Kaya hindi masyadong hassle. Pagtitext namin, pagtatawagan sa ibang naming mga kasali sa kasal.
Pagpasok ko ng simbahan, parang...
Hindi ko alam na nag-march pala lahat ng entourage ko sa tubig.
Bago po kami labas ng simbahan, sinalubong po kami ng mga tao na nakakita sa amin. Talagang na-amaze sila, nagulat sila. Kaya yun, nag-request sila ng ng kiss.
Pero talagang tama yung sinabi ni Father na for better or for worse, through thick or thin.
Through texts and calls.
Tama, natuloy din yung kasal namin. We're glad to be Globe.
Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
Take a little sunshine. Drop a little rainbow. Mix in a smile. Stay for a while. Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room going more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here on this Tuesday night, 7th of May. Tomorrow we have Princess Snell, who I've never met in my life. Is she the one that was linked to Pacquiao or something like that? Staff, is the Princess Snell for tomorrow? Is she the one who was linked to Pacquiao? Yes, no? No? Oh, you don't know about it, but I do. I'll ask her tomorrow. Friday, we have Ellen Adarna back on the program. So exciting when Ellen Adarna is here. God, she's hot. And tonight, you can't beat this, man. Janice de Belen. Follow her on Twitter at @super_Janice. And yeah, welcome back to the show.
Bakit kay Ellen Adarna, tuwang-tuwa ka sa kanya, you're hot, she's hot pa. Bakit ako? Parang you can't beat it, pero hindi naman ako hot.
Well, you can't beat this episode. Like, you have great. This is a good conversation.
Oh, but I was going for hot.
Oh, you're hot too. Love.
Okay,
Come on now. You know, you get 275,000 followers on Twitter.
Ka lang.
That's true. You know, it's true. It's funny because when you ask people like what their job is, right? It's like, so, what do you do, Mo? Oh, I'm a radio DJ. You know, host TV shows. What do you do? Give me a really basic, like, I don't know. I'm a bus driver. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Mas interesting yung bus driver.
No, it's you raise your voice up a little higher because you want it to be as interesting. You guys want to be at equals.
Okay.
You want to be equal.
Okay.
You know? So it's like, so what do you do right now? Oh, I'm unemployed. Oh, that's okay. You know, let's see. I'm sure one day something will turn up. Oh, God. All right. Anyway, 478-7954 is our phone number. Skype The Good Times Podcast. Ton of calls tonight for Janice. Janice, I know you're extreme. You're always so busy. But please, if I invite you, you don't mind coming back? Just don't bring your kids.
I'm having fun, of course, for you.
Good. Well, okay. You were telling us, I don't know if you were saying this off air or on air, but you want to be completely open with your children about all topics so you don't mind them actually being here and listening to this. Have your kids asked you a crazy sexual question before?
We've talked about everything. Yes.
Like, what's the wildest thing? What's the wildest thing that your daughter or son asked you?
One of my daughters went, okay, Mom, what's a blowjob? Siyempre masyashock ka. Okay, siyempre masyashock ka. Hindi naman pwede hindi ako mashock, di ba? Siyempre, nashock ako. I forgot.
So what did you tell her?
I forgot. Sabi ko, it's oral sex. It's what a guy does, what a girl does to a guy. Sabi ko, would you like me to show you a picture so that you know?
Oh, you're the coolest mom ever.
Hindi, para alam mo na, di ba, you know? So it doesn't sound, because when you hear it from your friends, it sounds like, yuck, di ba? Puro ganun yung maririnig. When she hears it
Was there a follow-up question about like swallowing or spitting?
No more. Because when I asked her, the idea is to shock your children first. Most of the time, our children shock us, di ba? Baliktad. Dapat mas ma-shock sila. So they shut up and stop. Because when I asked her, do you want me to show you a picture? She goes, no, I don't think I want to know. So see?
That's such an aggressive move, though. To have, I mean, it's a normal move, but for you to discuss it with your daughter is it's aggressive sexual move. It's like, Mom, what's a blowjob? It's when he puts his dick in your mouth and just kind of jackhammers your teeth back.
Mahirap
Like, oh my
You know, mahirap because if I had a dick, I'd have my balls in my throat. Sa nervyos, because you want to say the right thing. You want to get the right message across.
It would be great, though, if she had wonderful follow-up questions. Like, but what if his balls are going to hit my chin? You're like, yes.
Siguro doon baka mag-collapse na ako mo. Baka doon mag-collapse na ako. Kasi hindi ko alam kung matatawa ako. What?
You know the song Madonna's Like a Virgin, right? So Like a Virgin, mid-'80s. I mean, I was young.
It was my time.
Young.
It was my time.
So I was like, Dad, what's a virgin? What's this Madonna here singing about? It's the #1 song on MTV, and she's on a bed. I'm like, and my dad, who's the most profane man, like he curses, and we all curse. We curse like a motherfucker, as you may have noticed. And he's like, oh, that's a girl who hasn't been fucked yet. I'm like, and I didn't even know what the fuck meant yet. I was like, yeah. And I was like, he's like, that's what it means when a girl hasn't been fucked yet. And I'm like, okay. It's not any more clear. I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you see,
and that's the last sexual conversation I had with my parents.
Your dad didn't beat around the bush. It's harder, I think you should never beat around the bush with your children, because probably before they ask you any question, they've already heard about it, seen pictures, or watched porn already. So I think you should be honest with them. Because they're
beating around the
expecting-
bush, by the way, sounds like a sexual move.
But it's not. But it's not. But you see, our children expect us to lie and not tell them the truth.
Sure.
Diba? But if you tell them the truth, they shut up. They go, okay, now it's destroyed. Now, whatever I want to know, no, I don't want to know anymore. Yun lang yun.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's go to the phones. Let's go. Let's see. What do we got here? A lot of questions. So many good ones. And so many people have been on hold for such a long time. Let's go to Bubbles first. She's on a cell phone. Bubbles, you're 23 years old. You're in Rizal. And with us is super_Janice. What's going on?
Hi.
Bubbles.
So,
Hey.
yes.
Hi.
Question.
Hi. I don't know where to start. Basically, I'm dating a guy who's unstable. He's bipolar.
Huh? How do you know?
Lovely. Diagnosed?
He came out. He told me about it when we were like a month na. Tapos, I was with him when he had his therapy and all, and
okay. So
I know
he's
that he's
diagnosed.
taking his meds then. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So,
Okay.
It's kind of crazy how one day he'd be like all over me, and then the next day it's like I don't even exist.
Wow.
And
Sure.
it bothers me a lot because I'm still seeing him talk to a lot of other girls, even though we've already established that we're official. And then I did my research on how it is to date a guy who's bipolar. And then, like, every article I read says that I just have to walk away because it's not going to be worth it. But the thing is, I love him, so I don't know if I'm making the right choice or if I'm being martyr already.
You said you were there with him when he had his therapy. Did you ever talk to the one who was giving him therapy to ask how it's going to be for you? Diba? There's like,
Yeah, that's
you're
good.
supposed to be
That's a good
educated on that too.
He kind of gave me a heads up that it's going to be bumpy and all, but I didn't really expect that it is going to be like that because I thought he was just exaggerating or something.
Okay, how about this? How about this? I want you to be... Because see, Janice, this kind of goes back to what we were discussing earlier. How much are you willing to take? How much are you willing to stick around and stuff like that? But when you were 20, hold on, how old are you? 22, 23?
When I got married?
When you're 23 years old and not married, and how long have you guys been together?
Less than a year.
Okay, see, here's where, you're 23, you're not married, you've been together only 6 months. Let's remove the bipolarity part from the issue. You have a boyfriend that flirts with other girls, on certain days is affectionate, and on certain days is not there. There's a little bit of maintenance that's going to be going on with you and all of that. Yet, you can leave right away. My point is to remove the bipolarity and just think about the relationship you're in. Is this something that's going to make you happy? A guy that's there half of the time, who flirts with other girls, and all of these things. Is that what you want for yourself? And then include the bipolarity part of it, and all of a sudden your plate is full at 23 years old.
I know it's so hard because I can't help but think of the what ifs, and I know that he's capable of something better than this, and I just can't wait for him to get better. But the thing is,
you don't get better.
Also,
I'm sorry. You don't get better. The medicines don't get you better. You're just better now, but you're not better ever. It's like that forever.
No, how did you meet him? What did you see in him? Because before you got into a relationship, I'm sure there were good times. So what did you see? What made you love him?
There was definitely a lot of good times. At first, I really didn't like him. He was really persistent. He was always there when I was down in August. I had some issues with my family, and I don't know, it's him showing that he really cared for me. and he went.
Oh, God, we lost her. She was on a cell phone.
No, but what do you
We'll
do?
get her back in a second here.
But
I'm
what do
sorry?
you do? What do you do if
I
you're
say
in a
leave.
relation?
I say leave because it's 6 months. It's 6 months. You know what it is? She got attracted to this guy who was there for her. And
Okay.
like a rebound relationship, she was shitty family, this, that. All of a sudden, she has a shoulder to cry on. He's slightly romantic, and she's like, oh, my God, this is great. And then she's in love with him because he saved her. But you know, it could have been anybody at that point. And all of a sudden now you're
And
in
what
this
about the guy?
relationship.
What about the guy? Don't you think it's a little unfair to leave just because of that?
It is unfair, but I have to be selfish for her. Because it's a lot to have on her plate at such a young age. I mean, listen, if it was your daughter, would you say push through? Of course not. You'd tell her, hey, babe, listen. And no, we're not telling you to break up with him.
That's a BMO.
Or maybe I am.
No, you're going
But
to
at
lay
least-
down everything and then say you decide.
Yeah, right. But I'm going to lay it in a way where it's bad for you.
So she decides.
Because
what
it
you
is
want.
bad for you. Yeah, I'm
Mahirap
pushing
yun,
my
ano?
agenda,
Uh-huh.
giving you the choice, but I'm pushing my agenda. My agenda is I don't think you should date this guy.
That's really tough, no? Ang tough nun.
It is tough.
Ang tough nun. That's a really hard decision to make.
I got in trouble on the radio recently. It was in like yesterday. It was a court hearing, everything. Because I was like, my topic was, would you date someone with a disability? And I was like, to ask me, no, I wouldn't. I mean, it's harsh, but if it's not, if I fell in love with someone with a disability, it's different. It's like, would I dated like off the bat knowing? Of course not. And they got pissed off. Ooh, they were mad. They were mad.
Oh, it's painful.
Because-
ano ka ba? Painful.
It's yeah, but it's honest. I was trying to be honest.
So it was your opinion. It was you.
right,
On a personal note.
Right. So to tell you the truth, Bubbles, honestly, he's a bipolar issue. It's early in the relationship. You're still fairly young, and it's to a point where he'll talk to other girls and stuff like that. That's just gonna make you miserable. 6 months, pull the plug.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, she's back.
Oh my God. But it's, I don't know, because it's hard for me not to think of that this is just a phase and that will be back.
No. Oh, wait, are you ready to take care? Are you ready to take care of someone who's got issues like this? I mean, again, it's not a bedridden kind of issue, you know. I mean, he's bipolar. He's still functioning and whatever. It's just you're going to see mood swings. You're going to see these things. Are you capable of pulling this off? I'm saying you're still super young. Don't put it on your plate yet. You know, if you're 30 and you call the show and I'm like, and you really love him, yeah, okay, fine. But when you're 22, you got a lot of shit to do. There's a lot of fun to have. There's a lot of crazy things you need to get involved in. And when I say crazy, I don't mean you're bipolar crazy, but, you know, like life. There's like crazy shit in life that you need to experience. Don't put this on your plate yet. That's all I'm saying. Nothing wrong with dating a guy who's got bipolar disorder or a girl, but not so early when you got so much shit to do.
Am I stupid
I'm being
if
selfish.
I say that I want to be that person who's going to take care of him because I know that you know, it's something that not everyone would understand.
That's a tough commitment to make.
I said those words to Janice. I don't know if you remember this
Yes.
because we had a lot of heavy alcohol at the time, but I said those words. I said, Janice said, why are you staying with this girlfriend? A recent girlfriend. I was like, because if I leave, no one else is going to take care of that crazy bitch. Sorry, I didn't say crazy bitch at the time, but now I'm, you know, and I felt that way. And it, you know what? It got the best of me. It'll get the best of you if you're not ready for it. And I thought I was ready for it. I thought I was tough and smart and this and that. And no, man, it is a true test.
It's a
And
tough commitment
I don't
to
mind.
make.
Yeah, I don't mind you making that commitment. I just don't want you to make this commitment so early. 22, kind of early, love.
But is it okay if I should try una, then
it's up to you.
I'm being selfless.
It's
I'm
up to
being
you.
smart here. Oh my God, I can hear myself.
Well, no, or maybe or we even to a point, at least I admire you for such a, like, bold journey that you're going to go on at a young age. I admire you. Yeah, go, do it. You might fail, but whatever. If you're really gung-ho about it, then yeah, go, do it. Janice, though, but if it was your daughter, because we've been talking about how you're kids
Mahirap,
and you
no?
have such great communication, if your 22-year-old daughter says, Mom, I I really like this guy. He was there for me when I was having trouble in school and all that stuff. So he was all cool, but he's bipolar, takes his medication, he's huge mood swings, flirts with other girls. I'm assuming that's because of his bipolarity. What do you think, Mom?
No, seriously,
You'd want
Mo.
her to do.
I know. I would like her to do the right thing. But you see, I'm no authority on that. First, ako din, may Messianic complex din ako eh. I know it's trouble, and yet I still get into the relationship. So who am I to judge? Who am I to tell you, hey, don't do that? So it will be totally up to her. Of course, you'll pray that she makes the right decision, whatever that decision may be. Mahirap eh. May Messianic complex ako parati ko sinasabi.
Yeah,
I have no right to tell you.
Okay, but there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you said you're 44. Maybe you're battle tested. Maybe you can get into a relationship like that and get out and know that you'll recover. I just don't want this girl at 22 to not be able to do things because she has to worry about taking care of this guy. That's all.
Yeah, true, but it's a decision she's going to make. You know, she knows what she can handle. But,
by the way, you know what? We can hear it in your voice. You're going to do it anyway. Best of luck to you, love.
Yeah, be strong.
I say no. But, whatever. All right?
Yep, thank you.
Be strong.
Yeah. All right, Bubbles. Your name is Bubbles, too. That shit, I originally, when I heard Bubbles, I was thinking happy-go-lucky. Now, Bubbles, I'm thinking boiling water. Get ready. It's going to burn your ass. Thank you, Bubbles. Godspeed.
I hope you didn't make her cry.
No, listen,
Have you made people cry on your show?
Oh, people cry all the time on the program. I don't know if it's whether it's about me, it's their problem. Generally, it's their problem. I
don't because they didn't like the decision or the advice you gave them.
Cry because, like, for example, they'll call, like, wives. A lot of wives will call the show because, like, they have, like, I mean, we've had problems where a wife has called and said, like, my husband's a drug pusher. Like, not a drug addict. He pushes it. And I don't know what to do.
What did you say?
He's got a gun. And she started crying. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Man, this is a tough one to be in, man. So people do cry. And I'm like, run away. He's got a gun. And it's tough. Let's go to Mark. Mark, you're 20 years old. Line 2. What's up, Mark? Mark? Line 2? I've been trying to get Mark since earlier. I love this question. That's line 3, guys. There you go. Line 2. Hello, Mark? Did we lose him? Can you guys get him back, please? I feel like we're not doing well.
He's gone.
He's gone? Shit. All right. Let's go to line 4 and talk to John, who's 23.
Hi.
Hi, John. What's up?
Hi, Mo. Hi, Janice.
John, you've been on hold for an hour and a half. So
yeah.
Thanks for your patience, buddy.
For that long?
Yeah.
At least
really
he's listening to the show.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. All right. So what's up?
My girlfriend for 3 years, she went to Saudi Arabia around January. And then she broke up with me a month ago because she said that she couldn't take the distance.
Sure.
That she said that I wasn't the guy that she used to fall in love with.
Huh?
And then, hello?
What happened?
Yeah.
I really don't get it because when she was there, I stood up till 5 in the morning here in the Philippines just so that I could so that masabayan ko lang yung time nila there at Saudi.
In time zone, yeah, so you'd be able, okay.
And then I stayed up till 5, and then I slept till around 3 in the afternoon just so that I could talk to her via the internet.
So your life revolved around her?
Yeah, more or less like that. Because we spent a lot of time together. And then when we got to talk, she went back here in the Philippines just for a visit for a month, and she has 3 weeks left here in the Philippines. And then when I asked her, why did you really break up with me? And then she was like, you don't have a vision for yourself. She's like repeating it always that I'm doing this for you because look at yourself. You're like what's left of the guy that I used to love. And then
wait, I have a question. Are you working?
Again?
Are you working?
I have an online job, and other than that, I shoot videos. I do wedding videos, and then some photo shoots here and there.
Okay.
So that's why you can sleep at 5 a.m. and wake up at 3 o'clock because you work at your
more
own
or less
pace.
that's why. Even though I do that, I can still fend for myself.
Fair enough.
And then after
So what's the
that,
question?
She tells me that I don't have a vision for myself and that I'm like not the guy that she fell in love with, that's very ambitious and stuff. But I'm actually waiting for results because I'm planning to take up law school this coming semester. And I actually bought a new car, and aside from the fact that I got fat while she was in Saudi, things are actually kind of good, except for the fact that she broke up with me. The thing is, I really can't understand her reason that it's for me.
Okay, well let me take a crack at this. You said she broke up with you. How long was she in Saudi before she broke up with you?
Well, she was there in January, and then she broke up with me at March. Well, March was actually our anniversary, and then she broke up.
She broke up with you because she had a big change in her life.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this on the podcast a few nights ago when someone asked that question. And I said, one of the great dangers in a relationship is if one of you guys get involved into something new. While you want to be happy for that person, you better prepare for a breakup. That's new job, new amount of wealth,
transition,
new anything. Any kind of transition, you're doomed. Well, okay, doomed means everybody. There's a huge chance that you guys are going to break up. I call it the morning show syndrome on the radio because every single co-host we have on the radio show, every new co-host breaks up with their boyfriend. So every time we have someone new, I'm like, oh, how are you today? Are you married? You have a boyfriend, girlfriend? They do. I go, you guys are going to break up. They're like, ew, why? Trust me. There's something, the transition, as Ginny said, is so true.
Yes.
Anything that happens big, and you see that in the celebrity stuff. We talked about this the other day with the Janine, the Binibining Pilipinas girl, right? All of a sudden, boom, second place, Miss Universe. Oh, all of a sudden, the script likes her. Oh, poor JP, or whatever the fuck his name is, got screwed over on television.
The change.
Huge change in her life, and then she just took it out on you, saying, oh, you have no vision, you have no this, you have no that. Well, no, that's because she now has Saudi Arabia.
Actually, the thing is, her parents are there at Saudi since she was a kid. And then when we were together at college, I was like her family. I was there for her through everything, through her thesis, through her menstrual cramps, and through whatever. I served as her family. And then when she got there, she got with her folks, and then it's like everything just changed.
But do you see, okay, hold on. Do you see what you're saying here from the beginning of this phone call? You were giving us all of the things that you've done. Oh, I stay awake, I do this, I'm that. We don't doubt that you're a great guy. And to be honest, I don't even think it's your fault. She had a change
in her life.
And in that change, she decided to change you too.
You were the casualty.
Happens.
Sad.
Yeah, exactly. You are just the casualty. And that's it, but it has nothing to do with your character and your personality or what you've given and what you've not given. It is she is in transition and you're just part of it.
But no, here's the actual question. Sorry if the backstory took a little long. She's still here in the Philippines till the end of the month. And now I'm kind of fighting it with myself because I'm really the hopeless romantic kind of guy.
What do you want? Do you want to see her again?
Well, actually, I just saw her a couple of days ago, and then I mean,
you talk to each other, pa?
Come again?
You still talk to each other?
Yeah, because we have the same circle of friends.
Oh.
Now the thing is, should I still fight for her? Because I still have one side of me says, hey, you still have 3 weeks left that she's here. And the other side of me says that, hey, she hurt you. Come on, leave her.
I think she dropped the bomb on you already.
Come again?
I think she really dropped the bomb on you. I think telling you all these things, she's showing you finality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can enjoy the last 3 weeks if you're that kind of guy that can.
Kaya mo.
Yeah, if you can, leave her. If you're like before sunrise, before sunset kind of character, where you're like, I'll see you in 9 years. If you're that strong, then fine, sure. it's up to you. You can take the road of, okay, you know, she broke up with me and let's just start the process immediately of forgetting her and all of that. Or you can go, oh, I'd like to go out in the sunset and enjoy our last 3 weeks and then it's going to be fine from here. You know, it doesn't seem like you're that kind of guy, though.
Maybe you should find a transition of your own. I know it's easy to say, but that's how it is. Sad and painful, but that's how it is.
Tough love.
Good point. Yeah, good point. And again, here's the silver lining. It wasn't you. You didn't do anything wrong. Mm-hmm. You're just part of what happens all the time when people move into something new. You're going to
coming from you.
You
It
get
really
dispatched.
means a lot more.
Well, no, that was Janice who said the word transition. That was genius on her part. But it's true.
Yeah.
It is. It sucks, though. You know,
Sucks
but whatever.
talaga.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right?
thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. It really
Hang
means
in
a
there,
lot to
brother.
me.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no worries. You'll be fine.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mo.
How old are
Thanks,
you again?
Denise.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 23.
What are you?
I'm 24.
You're so young.
Oh, you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. You're fine. Get out of here. Go. Thanks, man. You're good. Bye-bye. All right, we got to take a break, and this is it. After this, when we come back, just a few phone calls, and then we're done with tonight's program. You doing all right, Janice? You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
All right. Let's wrap it up after this one. Taking a break. It is Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 2, brought to you by Globe, with our guest tonight, Janice de Belen. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
With All Stars, we're always on the move. It's really important for us to get better and stronger for every competition that we get into. For all the different lifestyles that we have, some of us are graphic artists, filmmakers. We still find ways to get together. We put a lot of effort in practicing and rehearsing. Minsan may mga biglaang shows or auditions, so it's really important for us to get connected. I use my Globe group messaging to get a hold of everybody else. Malayo na rin ang narating namin, marami na rin kaming napuntahan. So it's really important to get connected.
Podcasters, listen up. Big announcement. The Chevrolet Sonic is a dependable 5-seater subcompact vehicle, and it delivers sufficient power, fuel efficiency, refined ride and handling, and a remarkable entertainment system. The Sonic is the perfect Chevrolet vehicle for those who are looking to make their daily city commute or weekend getaway drives more fun and exciting. It comes in 2 great body styles, the 5-door hatchback and a 4-door sedan. Equipped with a new 1.4-liter Ecotec engine with double continuous variable cam phase, that's CVC, the Chevy Sonic provides efficient power and quality driving performance. Now, to further highlight the youthful, sporty, and fun characteristics of the Sonic, Chevrolet has equipped the compact sedan with high-tech convenient features such as Bluetooth connectivity and audio streaming capabilities that are commonly found only on high-trim compact sedans. The Chevrolet Sonic is available at all Chevrolet dealers. It comes with a Chevrolet 5-year warranty, 3-year free roadside assistance, and the services of a 24/7 Chevy hotline. Hey, podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis Mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide.
Take a little sunshine, grab a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Hey Mo, Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
My girlfriend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here, Tuesday night. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, brought to you by Globe. Hey, you know what? Globe's first phase of their $700 million network modernization has already been completed and is now being expanded to move to other areas right now as we speak. So when it comes to dealing with customers, I hear there's a new support system as well that's going to be developed to get to know and deal with customers more closely. I think we're all looking forward to this new kind of customer service from Globe. So it looks like 2013 is going to be a great year for you Globe users. Exciting times from them. All right, phone number 478-7954, but don't call anymore. We've got too many calls that we have to go through, and we don't have enough time. So we're only going to take a few more and then call this one a night. Janice de Belen on the program. Janice, I mean, this is the only episode that during the commercial break, we're still discussing the people's problems.
I know.
mean, if we didn't just have to pay for the bills and run the commercials, we would run this whole thing because, listen, I'll tell you this. During the break, right? So we hit the commercial thing, and Janice is like, I'm still so concerned about that caller. I mean, there's a genuine kind of connection you have with these people, and I appreciate
it. You know, we're just over the phone or wherever, but I feel his pain.
Yeah.
Or maybe because I've been through that. See, that's the thing. You're sympathetic because you understand. Diba?
True.
Yun.
I mean, that also to me, I interpret that as you have to come back.
Okay.
Like when I invite you again, you have to come back. I think you're good at this. All right, let's go to Mark. Mark, you're 20 years old. Line 1, Las Piñas. We've tried to get you 3 times already. You've been on hold for so long. Hi, Mark.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Okay naman. Medyo bad trip.
Why?
Yun nga yung tanong ko nga sa'yo sa Ana.
Go.
Kasi yung last night, yung meron akong friend na parang dinidiskartehan.
Okay.
Tapos, nag-aya siya, sabi niya, shot daw, ganun. Tapos, sinama ko yung best friend ko.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yun. Sinama ko yung best friend ko kasi sabi niya, magsama daw ako ng isa pang friend.
Okay.
Tapos, nung pagpunta namin doon, mag-isa lang pala siya. Hindi nag-inom na kami, di ba?
This is a girl, right?
Parang dinidiskartehan ko.
Yeah, no. I'm getting confused with your best friend and this guy. Okay, so the girl is there by herself. Tapos?
Tapos, kasama ko nga yung best friend ko na lalaki. Tapos, nung pagpunta namin doon, mag-isa nga lang yung babae. Tapos, edi nag-inom na kami, di ba? Tapos, bigla, parang nahilo na ako, nalasing na ako.
Okay.
Tapos, paggising ko na lang, nakita ko silang dalawa na, alam mo na.
What?
Hindi, No,
Kissing? What?
No, listen. Have you heard this show before, Mark? Have you ever heard this program before? Is this your first time?
Hindi, nakikinig na ako dati pa.
Okay, so you understand that when we say, sige, alam mo na yun. You can actually say, he was fucking her brains out. You could actually say that. You can say.
Sex, ganun.
Okay, anal? I mean, you could be as graphic as you want. Okay, so nagsisex sila. Tapos?
Magic dati.
Where were you?
Yeah, I know.
Where were you?
Kasi pag nalasing ako, di ba? Tapos paggising ko, nakita ko silang dalawa.
Asan kayo? Were you in a
bar? Sa kwarto nung babae.
You went to her house?
Sa bahay nila. Mag-isa nga lang.
Ba't ka kasi nagsama ng friend?
Kasi sabi niya, may kasama din siya. So, parang 2-on-2 daw, ganun.
Friends pa ba kayo nung friend mo?
Ha?
Friends pa ba kayo?
I think that's his question. I think that's what the question is going to be. Should he still be friends with his
Of course not.
best friend?
Hindi yung tanong.
Oh, what's the question?
Go.
Teka, friends pa ba kayo?
Nung pagising ko, syempre, medyo lasing pa ako. Nung umuwi kami, kinausap ko siya. Tapos sabi ko, ba't niya ginawa yun, ganun. So sabi niya, lasing lang din daw siya. Tapos, ang tanong ko kasi, yung girlfriend niya, kaklose ko din.
Oh.
So yun, parang nakukonsensya ako kung sasabihin ko ba dun sa girlfriend niya. Or mas pipiliin ko ba na itago
Okay,
na
that's a
lang.
guy code. Okay, I think we're talking about a guy code.
But see, but the guy broke the guy code too, though. He broke the guy code, so this guy wants to know if he should re-break another guy code so we can be guy code quits.
But ganito na lang. Why don't you just tell him like this? I think you should tell your girlfriend what happened, because if you don't, I'll tell her myself. O, di ba parang fair yun, okay?
No,
so you kind of
he's gonna stab
give him a
him.
choice, di ba?
He's going to stab you. How about this? And then your best friend's going to do this. Then your best friend's going to do this. How about this? I don't tell my girlfriend, or you tell my girlfriend and I stab you. That's what's going to happen.
Parang nakakonsensya kasi.
I don't know. Ikaw nakakaalam niyo, no? Because I think this is a guy thing.
Yeah. Should
Kasi
you tell
ako,
the girlfriend?
If I
No.
see a girlfriend being unfaithful to her boyfriend, whom I know, and let's say I'm close to, or yung husband or whatever, I will tell her, you better tell him first. Before, if you don't tell him, I'll tell him myself. Because I don't want to be caught
Really?
in the
And
lie.
you would?
Yes.
You would do that? You would take that
Yes.
step and tell?
Yes.
Sumbong.
Ikaw ayaw mo mag-suffer yung friend mo, di ba? You don't want your friends
Okay.
to suffer. Ako din, ayoko mag-suffer.
But you're putting
So,
your friendship on the line, though.
oh, di
You're
hindi na
fine with
tayo friends. Oo. Ganun na yun.
ang
Hindi
dami
na
mong
kita
kaibigan.
friends. No, it's not that. But you have to stand up for something. You have to be convicted about something.
Look at you, Ned Stark. Look at you, you Stark family. What is the stand up for? All of a sudden, he's so noble.
Seriously. You've got to stand up for something. It's going to hurt people. It's going to be bad. Something is going to be destroyed. But think of it as a heroic move. You're saving somebody from something worse. Gusto mo ba?
Janice.
Nakikita mo na on the brink of hurting yung friend mo. You're just gonna sit there and do nothing?
Janice, but what you don't get here is he's going to get his ass kicked. Now, if it's worth your
I think because
face
it's a
getting...
guy. Okay, I think
It's a guy thing. That's not the guy. Excellent. Why did you do that? Suntukan na tayo. It becomes that.
Okay.
And then, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fighter. I don't want to get in a fist fight. I'm like, oh, here's my thing, Mark. Okay. Here's my thing. You don't tell the girlfriend because you're breaking the bro code. But you lay it on your friend for stealing the girl. And then, I mean, when I say lay it on him, either you beat the shit out of him for a stupid move he did, or really, yell the hell out of him for A, doing the stupid move, and B, cheating on his girlfriend.
Kaso nga, ang tagal na namin mag-best friend, talagang as in bata pa.
That's why you have a place to say something. That's why you can say something. That's why you can smack him around a little bit, is because you guys are like brothers. And remind him, A, he can't fuck the girls that you like, because that's breaking the law. And B, what are you, stupid? You have a girlfriend.
Yun yung tas close ko pa, di ba?
Close mo yung girlfriend niya?
Oo, close ko. Talagang, ano ko rin, parang kababata ko din.
Oh, see? See what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, Janice, you're right. Hey, if I were you...
Diba?
But I wouldn't tell the boyfriend. I wouldn't tell your best friend. You either tell your
maybe you can
girlfriend or I
just fake
will.
the telling. You can just, scare him. Or, diba? Scare
Tapos
him.
ano nga, nagmamakaawa nga yung best friend ko na sabi, wag ko daw sabihin doon sa girlfriend niya.
No, weigh your friendship. Sino ba yung mas malapit sa'yo? Sino ba yung... Because definitely you are going to lose
I'm
one
sure
friend.
si boy.
Diba you're going to lose one friend? You're either going to lose that girlfriend or you're going to lose your guy friend. So sino ba ang mas matimbang sa'yo?
Syempre...
Yung guy?
Naiintindihan ko rin naman yung girlfriend niya, syempre. Parang...
Kaya nga.
Kawawa naman, wala nang ginagawa, tapos naloko pa.
Okay, here's this. For all that's fun, exciting, and correct in the world, tell the girlfriend. And then let us know what happens. Because I want you to tell the girlfriend because she should know. Janice is right.
Yes.
But I want you to tell the girlfriend because I want to see you guys get in this awesome fight. And it's revenge. And I love revenge. I'm such a revenge guy. You know that. I love it. So I would love you to tell the girlfriend because this guy boned the girl that you like. Just tell her.
That shouldn't be the reason. But that shouldn't be the reason. The reason is because he believes in the... Exactly. The right thing.
Hindi kasi ang
But I want to see
ko,
fight.
kung sasabihin ko dun sa girlfriend niya, tapos syempre, itatanong yung buong storya, ang lalabas, ako yung nagsama dun sa best friend ko.
So takot kang maibit.
said,
Diba?
gusto mo na sinamahan mo yung best friend mo because you really like this girl. Torpe ka, so kailangan may wingman para naman, hindi naman mukhang date kasi nahihiya ka. You could be like that. Kasi parang you like this girl, torpe ka, you didn't want to ask her out on a date. So nagsama ka ng best friend dahil, you're scared to
Yun nga,
put the
pero
moves
lalabas
on this
pa rin
girl
ako.
alone.
Ako pa rin nagsama. Kung hindi ko siya sinama.
No, she's still gonna be too shocked about him boning another girl. She's gonna be more mad about that part. Don't worry about that. That might come weeks down the line. She'll still be so irate about him boning this girl that don't worry. Don't overthink that. You'll be fine.
Sure kayo,
Yes, Mark, we're sure. Of course we're sure.
But it doesn't mean that this is risk-free. Okay? Hindi
It
to
is
guarantee
risk-free.
that
We're
you get to keep
100%
everything.
sure. We tell the truth. We tell the future. Don't ever question us.
Ngayon, ite-text ko na talaga.
Go. Do it.
Tatawag ako.
Do it right now.
Ako anong balita.
It will happen exactly as I have planned it. I trust us. We're celebrities. We know everything. Thanks, Mark.
Good luck, Mark.
Good luck, Mark. That's right. Bye-bye.
I love it when they actually ask if what you're telling them is true. I love it.
Sigurado ka ba?
Oh.
Yes, I'm absolutely 100.
And
I have no
whatever you
problems in my
told
life
him-
because every decision I made is perfect.
How does it feel that they actually rely on what you're going to say?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know these people. We're never going to hang out. I have no idea who they are, what they've been through. So
Yeah,
that's why
but
I think I'm
Mark is going to do that. He's hell-bent on doing it already.
I told him not to tell the girlfriend, and you told him. And
You
that's why
agreed with
that's why
me.
when he's like, Mo, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. What do you think? 5 minutes ago, I just told you not to do it.
Okay.
It was Janice who told you to do it.
No, but I'm thinking
How
like
am I
a
going
girl.
to be sure now?
I say I'm thinking like a girl.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Exactly.
I'm saying don't tell the girl because it's going to cause a lot of fighting.
But everything you do
not right.
causes something, diba? Good or bad, something happens. Okay, it's just funny that he's
All right, we're almost
actually
outta here.
relying on you. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's why I was being uber sarcastic. Are you sure? Absolutely. Let's go to Avi here. Last ones, and we're out of here. Avi, and then maybe we will try to get Angel here. Avi, you're 36 years old, and this is a real. Hold on one second. Because off air during the commercial breaks, Janice is asking, "What are some of the wildest calls you've taken?" And when this guy was telling his story, it reminded me of a story we took rather recently, where this husband, wife, and the wife's cousin were all drinking. And the wife goes, "What do I do?" Because she was crying. Remember, you asked me how often do people cry? I'm like, oh, she was crying. So they were all super drunk, and the husband was like, "Tulog ka na lang dito sa pinsan ng wife, kasi it's late and you're gonna be walking home in the barangay. You never know, scary, in the barrios, whatever." So the husband sleeps in the middle of the two cousins on the bed, and sure enough, the wife calls immediately. This happened the night before. She calls the show and says, "I pretended I was sleeping. I woke up to see my husband fucking my cousin. What do I do?" And just tears. The waterworks on the phone call. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, whew, what do you do? Cousin. Just doggy styling the cousin when she wakes up.
That's surreal, no? You see that,
Gotta
you
love
hear
that
people,
alcohol.
you see that in movies. You hear people talk about that when somebody actually tells you their story. Na ganun yung nangyari. Ang weird, no?
And they're crying, and again, I don't know these people. So I'm going from 69 menstruation, and then all of a sudden, next call, hello, and just tears. And then you have to change the tone of the show. You're like, oh God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
So ano sabi mo sa kanya?
Yet a minute ago, we were laughing about a girl whose boyfriend had his face on her vagina reverse while she was bleeding. It is a very fun program to do. Are we 100% sure? No, but I'm going to try my best. I forgot what I said to her. I forgot what I said. I think cut his dick off was probably my assessment of the whole thing. Avi, here's a tough one. So let's go to this. This is serious, Janice. Okay. Avi, 36, Santa Ana. What's up? Avi? Huh? Hello? Did we lose
gone.
Avi? She's gone?
I think we
Oh,
lost
okay.
her.
She dropped. All right, we'll take Angel na lang. Let's if you guys can get Angel, and then we're out of here. Avi's question was, and then maybe you can just answer this without even hearing her story, because you're a mother and you've been through single mom trials. How to provide a decent life for her children, yet she can't provide for herself. How do you do it?
Wow.
And this sounds like single mom. That's what I'm getting the vibe here. Was there ever a time you were in financial issues because of the breakup with, multiple children? Maybe things were kind of running slow in showbiz life. Did you ever have a time where you're like, oh, fuck, man, we're going to be in trouble?
Oh, naman. You worry.
How do you do it?
You worry because when I separated, I didn't have a job. I didn't have a job. I didn't know what to do. I was going to be dependent for child support. But fortunately, GMA 7 took me in. So I had a job. So I wouldn't know how it would be kung talagang wala. Hindi ko rin alam. I was thinking of leaving and going somewhere else, like going to the States. Or siguro I was just saying that because I was in a different place. I didn't know what to do. But I wouldn't know.
See, it's also tough because she won't be able to relate to that. Because she's,
Yeah, but where's
there's
the
no
father?
GMA to take them in.
Yeah, but where's the father? Oh,
I don't know.
Where's the father?
We don't know. I'm assuming, because we lost her and she's no longer available. I was just trying to say maybe there's something we could say that might help out. But again, we don't know. We don't know what her skill set is. We don't know what her resume looks like.
Skill set, what she can do, diba? Yun eh.
Yeah.
All depends
All
on
right.
that.
Well, maybe we could talk to her tomorrow. Last call. Angel, you are... How old are you, Angel?
20.
20. Okay, sorry. I'm going through these list of calls here, and there's just so many, it's hard to scroll down. All right, Angel, you'll be our last caller tonight, because we're running out of time here. We're over time.
Okay,
what is your question?
So here's my story. I'm seeing 2 guys for 7 months already.
Seeing 2 guys?
The first, yeah.
Wait, are you dating them, or you have 2 boyfriends?
Good for you.
Dating.
Dating. Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah. The first one is foreigner, and then the other one he's in showbiz. The other one.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, hold on, time out. Is he a household name? Like, have Janice and I, could we possibly... Have we heard of him?
Yeah. Maybe.
All right, hold on one second. Time out. We're not going to say it on air. I need you to type it on your computer and send it to our staff members. Then they will send it to me, because I need to know if I know this guy, and it will help with my advice.
What about me?
I'll DM it to you. Okay. The staff will tell you. Okay. Don't worry. I won't say anything. Go ahead. Type it on the screen right now before you move on. And let me know when you're done with that. And then staff, I need you to parlay that shit over to me. And then I'll tell it to, and then I'll send it to Janice. This is like that telephone game or whatever the fuck it is, where you send the name over and all that shit. All right, Hoogie, did you get it? Nope. His name is that long? Was it Daniel Matsunaga? What's so long about this name? Mateo Gudicelli.
He's not really that popular, but he's still starting showbiz.
Whoa, jeez. I thought you said we've heard of him. Janice and we don't meddle around with starlets and newcomers. How dare you? What is he? ABS, GMA, TV5? What is
ABS.
he? ABS?
Whoa.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Okay. Is that Daniel Padilla? Is that what he wrote? He's popular. Are you fucking crazy? He's so popular. Oh, Daniel Padilla's ... brother. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so what's up?
Oh my god. Oh, yeah, here.
Okay,
Ralph
now.
Matthew
Now she went crazy.
There. Hold on, I'm going to Google his name. I've never heard of this fellow.
Oh my god.
Okay, continue. What's the question?
Okay. Oh, here's the question.
I promise not to say anything.
Yeah, now she's
he's better looking than Daniel. He's better looking than Daniel.
I know, right?
Yeah, totally. No, he's a good looking guy.
God, please don't mention Daniel.
I'm sorry. Okay. He's not better looking than... Oh, there is no Daniel. Okay. Ralph Matthew Padilla. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. He looks like Robin. Super.
Oh my God.
He looks like Elmo Magalona na may Robin, na may konting Daniel. Yeah, he's...
You said you weren't going to say his name.
You believe me, people? Come on. How dare you?
Oh my God.
All right, continue. What happened? You're dating him and someone else. And then?
And then I'm seeing him, right? So here, whenever having sex time with him,
Yeah. By the way, it's his birthday coming up. Just wanted you to know. I saw I'm just looking at his Wikipedia page. Born May 1987. So that makes him. How old is that? 16,
25.
2013. No.
26.
26. 26. Yeah. All right. Continue.
Here,
So you're having sex with Ralph Matthew Padilla. And then?
Pag nag-sex time kami, hindi ako ganun. Hindi ako, alam mo na, walang nangyayari. Pero, pagdating sa foreigner, yung mas nasanay ako sa foreigner. Pagdating sa kanya, parang wala.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain this to Janice in cool people terms. She's saying when she's having sex with Ralph Matthew Padilla, she's not having an orgasm. But when she's having sex with the foreigner guy, he rocks her world. That's what you're trying to say, correct?
Yeah. Oh my God.
There you go. Okay. So what's the problem?
Oh, and then this foreigner, nalaman niya na I'm seeing with this guy, and then he broke up with me last Saturday. So, but ayun nga, parang pagdating sa kanya, walang nangyayari.
Wait, let me ask you, Angel, if you were on the other side of the spectrum, and there you were with a guy who's dating two women, and you find out, di ba ganun din ang gagawin mo? Makikipag-break ka rin sa kanya.
I know.
Wait a minute. I asked you if you were dating two, because you can date 5 people at a time if you want, Janice, right? Just as long as you're not your boyfriend. There's no exclusive understanding that you guys are...
Nalito ako doon sa dating. Nalito ako doon sa dating because it could be...
so why did the foreigner guy break up with you if he understood that you guys were just dating?
I know. I don't know.
Why because he liked me sex if they were just dating?
The thing is, here's what it was, Janice. To them, this boy Padilla and the foreigner, they're fuck buddies, friends with benefits. But the other guy didn't take it that way. He thought it was more serious. And then when he found out about the Daniel Padilla's brother, then he went ahead and dispatched himself from the situation. I got it. Okay, fair enough. So now you're stuck with the celebrity. Okay, and he's not good in bed. Sure. So what's the question?
So I don't know what to do. How am I gonna? What's this? When it comes to sexy time.
How you want to improve?
So
okay. Well, what makes him not? Oh God, boy, Robin's gonna be mad. What makes him not good? Like, what makes the other guy better? If I may, is it?
Because it's bigger. Because the foreigner is 6'7".
The story's just getting worse.
6'6", and then he's only 6'6" black.
Okay, and the penis is bigger on the other guy, the foreigner guy. Okay. Well, why don't you then, if you're not satisfied, let's remove the whole celebrity aspect to it, just because it makes us, it's making us laugh and giggle and stuff. If this was just a normal dude and you called and he said, my boyfriend's big penis is not big enough for me, then you break up with him. It's not big enough for you.
Right. Okay.
Ganun lang kasimple yun?
Yeah, really, that's what it is, because you're complaining about it.
Okay.
If you're at a point where you're complaining about it, then you
should stop.
Break up.
Okay.
Yeah, completely. Totally.
Fair enough.
And whether other people might feel that that's a shallow reason or whatever, hey, it's your reason and that's important to you.
What? We never even asked her if she loved him.
Do you love him?
Who?
Okay.
Either of them?
I think she answered the question already.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Now, does he talk like a Padilla? Does he like, hello, does he have that style too? That was a horrible Robin impersonation, by the way. Is he badass like that? He's normal, dude.
Yeah, he's also bad. Yeah, he's not. He's really kind.
He's kind? Oh, okay. Well, thank you for embarrassing him thoroughly then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, baby. Thanks for the call, Angel.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Angel.
All right. No, wait, hold on. Does he take you seriously? Does this boy take you seriously? Or does he know that you guys are just friends with benefits? The Padilla boy. Does he take you seriously?
No, we're just friends.
Just friends. Okay, then he's fine. He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. What a friend.
Ganun na ba na friendship these days?
Yeah, no, and what a friend on her part to announce that he had a small penis. How rude. Just because of that, I'm probably never going to get Robin on this show. Jeez. I've been trying. to get Robin on the program.
I think you've...
No,
sorry, it's gone.
I burned that. Yeah, I burned that bridge. Jesus.
Grabe yun, ah.
You've had, though, I mean, and sorry, Janice, I know we're super, super over time, but you've had your share of larger dudes, right?
Really? I'm going to answer that on air?
No, I've heard, man. Yeah, I've heard. No, I've heard.
Whatever it is you've heard, let me just go with your instinct, okay?
No, I've heard. Okay. I've asked you.
What?
I've asked you that.
On air?
I've asked you that question.
On
yes,
air?
I have.
Yes. Oh, yes, I remember.
Weren't you on my radio show?
Yes.
I think I asked you of the guys that, you know, because you've dated high profile men.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except John Estrada, because he became high profile after you guys were together. But you've dated your share of high profile guys. And I asked you in order, smallest to biggest. And because I've heard of...
I just gave you know what? I answered you just the order of how when we were together. How am I supposed to answer that?
So from smallest to biggest, I think it was Aga, Gabby, John. I think it was, right?
Wala akong sinabing ganun, ah.
I just burned any chance of Aga coming on the program as well.
Oh, you're crazy, Mo. I'll tell you off air. Okay, off
Tell me off air. All right, let's go to off air right now so we can say goodbye. All right, when we come back, we'll say goodbye to Janice, and that's it. No more calls, guys. Sorry for the people who couldn't get on air. We'll see you guys tomorrow when Princess Snell is here as well. Yeah, so let's take a break. We're gonna tell the people who are caller of the night. This is the person you most enjoyed, you were most touched by, Janice. So off air, while you're telling me the story of all of these celebrity penis or peni, we'll go ahead and pick caller of the night. Don't go away. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
It was a very memorable experience namin dalawa kasi plano namin simple wedding lang pero yung kinalabasan niya extraordinary one.
Kinagabihan pala ng wedding namin, August 7. Grabe na talaga yung ulan nun.
Yung mga attend ng kasal namin kasi nanghihingi sila ng confirmation kung tutuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi sobrang taas na din ng tubig. Pati yung photographer po kasi tinatanong kung tuloy ba namin yung kasal kasi medyo may tubig pa. Ang dami na namin nare-receive na calls, pati kaming dalawa nagtatawagan.
Pero ang nire-reply namin sa kanila, tuloy talaga ang kasal kahit na ano mangyari. Buti na nga lang kamo, nakapag-register na kami agad yung kinagabihan pa lang ng...
Naka-unli na kami parehas.
Naka-all-knit na kami, combo ng blue.
Kaya hindi masyadong hassle. Pagtitext namin, pagtatawagan sa ibang naming mga kasali sa kasal.
Pagpasok ko ng simbahan, parang...
Hindi ko alam na nag-march pala lahat ng entourage ko sa tubig.
Bago po kami labas ng simbahan, sinalubong po kami ng mga tao na nakakita sa amin. Talagang na-amaze sila, nagulat sila. Kaya yun, nag-request sila ng kiss.
Pero talagang tama yung sinabi ni Father na for better or for worse, through thick or thin.
Through texts and calls.
Tama, natuloy din yung kasal namin. We're glad to be Globe.
Hey podcasters, Mo here. You ever watch the podcast, right? And you're sitting there and you're looking at our female celebrity guest and you're looking at her skin and you're like, wow, I'd love to have that complexion. Well, your answer is this. Glutamax, the official skin whitening partner of Miss Earth International. Available in capsules, soaps, lotion, deodorant, and face cream. Bikutis mayaman with Glutamax. It's available in leading drugstores and supermarkets nationwide. Hey, Mo Twister here. All right, podcasters, listen up because this is really, really important. Major Homes brings you unique and creative developments, giving you a real chance at a sure, affordable, and hassle-free investment. Invest in your future today. Call 0917-517-4287. Major Homes is here.
Take a little sunshine, drop a little rainbow, mix in a smile, and stay for a while. Sabrina's Kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's Kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's Kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's Kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's Kitchen, tables waiting for you.
Night and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the podcast here, and it is time to wrap up tonight's episode. Janice de Belen. Wow, wasn't she great, guys? Gosh, you were so perfect for the show. Really.
And so nervous.
Were you nervous? No, you're perfect for it. You can follow her on Twitter at super_Janice. You got a lot of followers, Janice, but I don't see you tweet that often.
Not that often. You have to keep little things to yourself. I don't want it to become a diary. It's a place where you keep in touch with your fans, with other people, but don't make it a diary. I think that's the problem. Why some people go on Twitter and have problems.
Yeah, like me.
Well, ikaw naman gusto mo rin yun eh.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I want my Twitter account to be as entertaining as possible, so you kind of have to go out there and throw everything. But yeah, there are different schools of thought on how to handle social media.
But that's what you set
and
up for yourself.
I completely get what you...
But that's what you set up for
totally.
yourself. See?
Yeah, I completely agree. Okay, let's wrap up tonight's show. Janice, I want to thank you for being here. I hope you had fun. I know it was a long show today, but
it's okay.
You did such a good job. Great. I'm glad. And please, 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 I know you're super busy with everything, but if I invite you again, come back. It's only because I think the best of you. I think you're great.
I will. Oo naman. I'm a DM away. A DM away, yeah.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
A weird. A DM away.
Let's go ahead and award Caller of the Night. This is the person that you, Janice, felt was either the most entertaining, the one who touched you the most funny, whatever it may be. You are the sole, chooser of who the Caller of the Night is.
Because of his story and because I feel that he needs this to uplift him. Kahit sandali lang. It's the guy, I don't know his name. I don't remember his name. Oh, wow.
What's his name?
His name is John.
His name is John. Hold on one second. I've always wondered that. Because all of my ex-girlfriends have not had common names. They're kind of unique names. I mean, you'll find other people who have them, but not often. So when I hear their name, I always go, whoa. It kind of it throws me back. And I'm assuming that's the case with me, because my name is Mohan, and you don't meet a lot of people named Mohan.
Exactly.
But a guy named John, I mean, you must hear that name, God, like a dozen times a day, and it's a dozen different people. Does it ever get the light bulb going in the head? Because it does with me, because, well, like I said, mine were always unique.
Di naman. It's because I know it's a common name.
All right.
Diba? So it doesn't bother me. It's just funny.
So let's award John.
It's just funny that I'm awarding John something.
John?
Hi, hello.
Line one?
Hello.
Hi, we're now hanging up on you, buddy, and we're going with Lionel, because you don't hear that often. No, congratulations, John. You're a Caller of the Night. It was a tough choice between you and Lionel. The Lionel guy with the virgin guy with the Greek wife or fiance and whatnot, he was pretty cool too. But we went with you eventually because your story touched us, and most especially Janice here. So go ahead. You are Caller of the Night. You just have to choose between box 1, 2, or 3. You'll find out what you win, and we're giving you a ticket to watch Avicii.
I also get a ticket?
Yes, and you get a ticket.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I choose box number 3.
Fantastic. Box number 3. Everybody chooses 3, so let's find out what's inside there.
I will know what's in box number 3.
Yeah, if you don't mind opening it up for him.
Okay, so maybe you can stay up on the internet more. It's a globe tattoo stick.
Oh, there you go. So you can no longer have to chat with your ex-girlfriend in Saudi. Find another Middle Eastern girlfriend. Congratulations. Globe Tattoo Stick plus the Avicii ticket. You are on your way to see that. I don't guess it's a performance, concert, whatever it may be. And congratulations. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Mo.
Sayang.
Bye-bye.
Aren't you going to ask me? There are 2 boxes left. Can I choose between box 1 and box 2?
Oh, wait, well, like you? Oh, for you? What you want to have?
No. Well, I saw what's in it. What's in box number 2?
Okay, what's in box number 2?
BlackBerry Z10.
That's right. Oh, well, don't pick box 3. That's what I keep telling people. Stop picking 3 because everybody picks 3 and we never put the phone in there. No one ever picks 1. Because if you go, okay, if I give you Janice 1, 2, or 3, pick a number.
The psyche is you won't put it in box 1 because it's too easy. So, syempre, isipin mo kaagad, box number 3. Nobody puts good stuff in. Nobody puts ugly stuff in box number 3. Everybody puts the ugly stuff in box number 1. So, di ba yung psyche mo, let's choose the least one.
That's right. No one ever chooses 1 for that reason. And that's why we always put it in 1 or 2. And we never put it in 3 because everybody chooses fucking 3.
Okay. Narinig ka pa ba nila?
Yes.
So ngayon, they will choose box number 3 already.
I'm telling you, your chances of winning a phone are now 50% instead of 33%. Because now it's just always going to be between 1 and 2. We put 3 there for whatever. Janice, thank you for being here. You're the best.
Thank you.
Really.
I had fun. I had so much fun.
I'm glad you had fun. And then send send my love to your kids who are right there anyway. And then of course your sister, who also I'm not as close to Jelly as I am with you, even though I've known Jelly longer than you. But I love you both. You both are so cool and amazing and really sincerely, you guys are just fantastic. So thanks for being here.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Yeah.
Again.
Yes, let us talk. Yes, let's keep in touch more often, as
Okay.
well as find yourself a boyfriend. Come on, man. Enjoy these TV shows with someone.
Okay na. Career muna. It's a cliche, but yes, I think I'm into me first. Right now, I'm into
that's
me.
a good point. A lot of the young celebrities always bullshit the press and go, "Oh, career muna ako," but yet you know that they're lying. They're fucking as much as possible. with the veterans in the business, they really are like career before relationships.
Oh, naman. Right now, I have nothing to prove in relationships. In my career, I want to prove more.
Fantastic. All
Diba?
right. Hey, listen, Downton Abbey. Please.
Okay, sige na nga. I will.
God, you're gonna love.
I will
this
look
show.
for it. I'll watch
Downton Abbey. Game of Thrones, obviously still there, but got to get that Downton Abbey.
it. Are you updated? I'm updated.
I'm up. Of course, I'm updated. Oh my, I'm talking about always, man. And yeah, of course, yeah. I can't wait for Sunday for the.
Okay,
next
you watch
episode.
Hannibal. Okay, watch Hannibal.
What is that? Who makes it? Is it HBO, Showtime? Is it what is it?
I'm not sure, but basta watch Hannibal.
Is it a spin-off Dr. Lechner, Hannibal?
Mm-hmm. They made it into a series. It's his life before he was in jail.
This is like Bates Motel, which I'm watching as well, which is life before the Psycho Bates Motel when they were still teenagers.
You know, they give villains a life.
Yeah,
and a story.
All right. All right, I promise I'll do the Hannibal today, but you gotta get that
Downtown. Okay, I will. Okay.
Please. Oh, it's so good. All right, taking a little 24-hour break. When we come back tomorrow, we'll have Princess Snell. We don't have a guest yet for Thursday, but I'm working on that. Friday, we have Ellen Hadarna. So we'll see you guys for the rest of the week. Don't go away. I mean, yeah, we'll go away, but keep downloading it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast, was executively produced by Mohan Gumata, engineered by Miguel Alfindo, and operated by Icon Media Inc. Special thanks to Magic 89.9. You can follow Mo on Twitter at www.twitter.com/DJ Mo Twister. Email him at goodtimeswithmopodcast@rocketmail.com.